Oh, damn. It didn't ask me if I wanted to go live this time. It just went live. Oh, shoot. I guess I'm live now. Damn. It didn't ask me if I... All right. Welcome back to L.A. Noire. I think the music's a bit too loud, so hold on. Let me bring this down to -9 decibels. Anyways, I'm back with some L.A. Noire. It's been a while. Like, the last 7 streams was me playing God of War because that game is goated. Holy hell. It's like way better than 4 thus far, in my opinion. And I enjoy it deeply. Anyways, the white shoe slaying. Let's do some Crowtectiving. Back to me guessing awful whether people are lying or not. Oh boy. All right, you already know what's gonna happen.
Hey lady, get out of the road!
Lady, did you see the guy on the right there just waiting for you to come? Okay, all right, whatever.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain.
Damn.
Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Well,
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
another one?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Wait, was that another letter from the Dahlia guy that they were talking about, or nah? Speaking of that, that went nowhere in the last case, huh?
When's it gonna stop?
I love rainy weather. It just sets a bleak atmosphere. And it is instantly ruined by the fact that Cole's foot is hovering. But whatever. You're driving.
You can drive. A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to say.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home run. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
I love the difference of opinion. Cole's kind of a, I don't know how to say it, tight ass when it comes to reputation and stuff.
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Please don't be naked.
This looks awfully
Oh God, she's naked
That's the
again.
impression the boys from the Examiner took with
Please
them as
no.
well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night. Usual
Oh, she has clothes on. Yes,
blunt force trauma. Knock them over the heads and
yes.
strangle
Thank you,
immediately.
game.
No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Okay. Gruesome.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label.
Superior Laundry.
Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Well, we're lucky this is PS3 era graphics, because if it was any more detailed, yikes. Like, YouTube would be jumping down my throat. No rings or trinkets to speak of. That's it? Nope, nothing. Alright. What's this?
Another day.
Footprints. What size?
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
I think this might be a copycat because this one's paying more attention to how it looks like instead of doing the crime exactly how he wants it.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
What is this? Money. And the music is over. All right. Whoa. Who's this? Random lady?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
All right.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Oboe.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war.
In the war?
He's a very scary, angry man.
Returning GI.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Honestly, that could have been left out completely. Not like her telling us the details, but just us deciding whether that's truth or doubt. Because, like, honestly, there was no reason to suspect that she would lie to us about a suspect's appearance. Unless she's involved somehow, but I doubt it.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Velcro bar badge 8008.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment.
I need you to get me the address on the nearest cocaine dealer.
1260.
I need to buy some of that good kush.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
Wow, Temple and Sunset. Must be a happy and cheery place. All right, you're driving, bub. Push over. Get out of here.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Hobo camp.
Fine.
Let's go here first. Although I doubt the laundry person who does her laundry is gonna know much about her. Unless they were associated somehow.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages listed.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
And he's right, because there's no trinkets taken from the body, no message, the body's fully clothed. Like, this is 3 for 3, not the same thing. It's similar enough to where you might link it, but like, this has to be a copycat from what I think, to be quite honest. Laundry man, it was you! You murdered her because she didn't pay you for her laundry.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
So, wait.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Thought he was gonna run there for a moment.
You wrote the number down on that dress. Is it there?
Haroldson.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
That's it, huh? We just came here for her address. Makes sense, I guess. You're driving again, Rusty.
You're behind the wheel.
Let's go
Where
to
exactly are we going?
43 Emerald Street. See if there's a significant other. Crowtective on the case. The house must have murdered her.
I've got a feeling.
Case solved. "43 Emerald Street, 12:30 p.m. Boat? Oh, there's 2 children in the house.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Terrellson? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Terrellson?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. I'm very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Terrellson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrellson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Yeah, I got nothing to hide, but that doesn't mean you can look through his shit.
Some bums think filling out a missing
To be quite honest.
actually rules him out as the suspect.
Her purse? She left it?
No good to me.
Oh, never mind. Alright. Not significant enough, I guess. Not the lighter, the photo. Aaron's bar.
Check if she was a regular.
The photo.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
True. Hadn't noticed that. Picture was turned down. Well, I mean, in the flashback, she was, like, extremely drunk, right? Are they estranged or something because she likes to be a party gal or something and he doesn't like it? That could be it. Wouldn't surprise me if that was it. Nothing.
Circumstantial.
Ooh. Nothing.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Looks similar to that golden brooch.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Oh, she might be an alcoholic and he doesn't like it or something. That's what it's kind of pointing to.
If you'd excuse me, ladies. she went out without her handbag?
Now that's suspicious.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Her lipstick. Her ID. Teresa
To be in quite a
Terrellson.
state to leave this behind.
Maybe that's why the picture was turned down. She went out extremely drunk or something to party, and the husband didn't like it one bit. Oh no. What were you doing, Mr. Terrellson?
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Oh no, Mr. Terrellson. This looks sussy-wussy. Whoa. Mr. Terrellson.
Boss was out in the rain last night.
What you doing outside, Mr. Terrellson? Alright, now I'm getting sus, Mr. Terrellson. That's the boat that there was a model inside for. Nothing out here. Maybe it's just a phone. Wait, there was a phone inside. Hold on.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Cole is polite, but then when he wants to be a dick, he can really be a massive dick.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks, ma'am.
Wait, what? Who said what? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Who said what? Suspect didn't say shit yet. Oh, what is this note?
I doubt it.
What am I missing? I'm missing something. The music's still going. Ah. This is insignificant.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Quite insignificant. Alright. Well, I guess I'll go talk to him. There's really nothing else that I can see. The shoes, the wet flannel. Nothing here. It's telling me I'm missing something kind of annoying, I will say. Nothing there. Still nothing there. And nothing in the photo frame. Just trying to make sure that it isn't like that Adrian Black case. No. No. Nothing on the fridge. All right. I guess I'm gonna talk to him now, because I don't see anything else.
For the record, Mr. Terrelson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
Either you're being very disingenuous or you're being very sincere. God damn, this is a hard one. This is such a hard one. Oh, really?
So you don't know anyone
Wait,
who would want her
what?
dead?
No, I don't.
What? What? We don't have any evidence to counter that.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Barron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr.
I'm
Terrelson,
missing
was
something.
Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Bruh.
I think you're in an unhappy marriage, Lars. I think you're lying, and you would like to get it off your chest.
You telling me my wife was unhappy? What proof do you have of that?
All right, doubt.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Doubt.
Spill it, Terrelson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
Damn.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
I don't know.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Well, I mean, it could have been raining when he came back from the party. Shit. I think it's true.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Okay, but like...
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
I feel like I missed the start of a whole ass conversation
time,
there.
sir.
Like, where did we get the information that he was at Bobby Ross's place?
Kind of rings true.
I have no idea where we got that from. Haraldson residence.
Where are we headed?
Baron's bar.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Tarleton?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Now, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
That's contact.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
We don't have time for you to be making guesses. What time was it exactly?
Hey, give me a break. I don't remember it to the second.
See, now I got that wrong. And that's because I was expecting the game to bullshit me like it did with the other bar guy.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, two creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Oh.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Why?
Can't let the son
What
of a bitch
are
get
you
away.
doing? What reason could you have for possibly doing
Get
that?
after it. Come on, you gotta ride.
That's the worst thing you can possibly do. Get in. Get in. Get in. All right.
No time to wait, Rusty.
What? He was right there. What the shit, game? That was so fucking stupid.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
That was so fucking
I thought you
stupid.
were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the dickhead.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Let's end this farce.
I've had enough.
Love
Put your
that
hands in
glitch.
the air.
Sitting on the roof, sitting on the chair.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Doubt.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Get good, you scrub. Phone? Ew. Old-timey phone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages for me?
Just a second. You have one new message from Lieutenant Fleischer. Bartender Benny Clough reports victim Teresa Terrellson last seen entering the yellow cab number 3591.
Ooh.
Can you have an APB put out on that vehicle? We'll need all sightings relayed to car 11K.
Sure, Detective. I'll radio dispatch now.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Oh.
Could be our man.
He turned himself in?
Thank you.
Interesting. Very interesting. What is that? It was a noise.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
So this isn't crossed off yet. I'm wondering why we would have to go back there. To the Terrellson residence. Usually when we're done with a location, it just crosses it off. And, okay. So,
Please, can I have some time to explain to my daughters?
There's still... Wait. Wait. Wait, what? Oh.
Like a match with the ligature marks.
Teresa's trail leads right to this cabbie's back seat, Phelps. We need to find it.
Okay, that was stupid as hell. So stupid. Your partner cannot drive this time. Get in. It's because we're chasing after the cab, right?
Yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe.
So, the husband is not fully in the clear, but his story kind of makes sense. The degenerate that we encountered at the bar is in the clear, probably.
Anywhere? Call 11K, your suspect vehicle, yellow cab, 3591.
I see it.
Cited at 6th and Valencia.
3591, that's him there, Phelps. Hit the siren.
Are you stopped?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It was a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
The accent.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
The accent.
You're behind the wheel.
Let's go to Central Station. And interview this guy that turned himself in. And that's the sailor guy she was with, right? Supposedly? Or maybe it's a different sailor guy. Too much coincidence.
He's in interview 2.
Interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Sailor on furlough, eh? What's up?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
Tell me the full story, you fucking cunt.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
Why are you so shifty, bro?
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab, and I caught a bus back to the base.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband, bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
It's not how I'd put it.
You smug. I want to doubt you, but like...
But she wasn't coming across.
No, she wasn't.
Shit.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in two in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective.
Should have gone with doubt again. Should have gone with my gut.
Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Uh-oh.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
Okay.
The depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Bus depot.
Three suspects in the can and one on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that.
Ah.
Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Carlson picked up.
11K, roger.
A little bit later than usual, huh? Full 1 hour and a half discrepancy. Okay.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
I'll need to run the loop.
Bro.
We're not going to drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Bro. Really? Oh, I guess we're doing this now. So we're looking for a bus. Rusty, hurry the hell up.
All-American 7-4, let's go get him. This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
This is boring as hell. Still not seeing that bus.
Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. Just give me a nudge if you see him, all right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife.
Oh, Rusty.
Damn. Bad Tokyo Drift. Hall of Records. Landmarks is a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Damn. And next right. Still no sign of the goddamn bus. The game's just gonna make me run the whole loop until we get back to the bus stop, isn't it? And then it's gonna be like, oh look, there he is. I swear to God.
How long is this bus route?
It actually covers an area around the size of Central Division.
The probability is we'll
there
find
it
it
is.
about halfway around.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Heard here.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Near the hobo camp, huh? Well, shoot. And I guess the sailor story checks out.
Bell-bottom trousers. Left abroad alive.
Left her by the hobo.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
Well, no, that's not how that works.
But the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup.
That's not how that works. It's not like he has an obligation to protect the lady who he doesn't know, to be quite honest.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Also, I am surprised and astounded that these people remember exactly who they had at their bar or on their car or on their cab. It astounds me because as a retail worker, I wouldn't remember the face of anybody that I've encountered throughout a day because I encounter like 50 plus people a day due to my retail job. So it would be confounding to me to remember, to like come in and be like, oh, you remember this person?
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out for the cavalry.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Oh shit!
Down, Phelps.
We need to fight for it.
These men know they're harboring a murderer.
Dumbass. Get good, you scrub.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Okay. Newspaper.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it. See what you
Missing
find.
morphine. Cops say goons fighting dope war.
Still working, Jack.
I'm off to the lighthouse.
Oh.
Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir.
Is he an investigator too?
Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
Oh, he knows.
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
Maybe you shouldn't have stolen the dope in the first place.
Negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Yeah, that's kind of a shit thing to put on your friend, buddy. Hey, I stole all this dope and the gangsters don't want to distribute it the way I wanted it distributed, so I want you to come and fucking shoot up the place with me after you come back from war. Fucking stupid. Army guy, huh?
Not much help.
Well, he is an army guy. Purse. Wait, crystal ballroom?
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
So she has two purses? Okay. Oh. Just casually keeping evidence of your murder on your desk in your hobo camp.
Looks familiar.
So
Safe
stupid.
bet will match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
What are you doing, dude? What are you doing, buddy? Why you gotta be so stupid? Why you gotta be so stupid? I feel so bad for him, not because of he's an asshole, but because he's just so stupid. Why are all the criminals in this game kind of stupid?
And where exactly are we going?
My God. Keep the evidence on your desk at home. I'm sure that will not backfire in any way.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
Central Police Station, 5:23 a.m.
We're going this way.
Wait, hold on.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government
puts weight like that on a man's shoulders.
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Bruh.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrelson?
I ache to put my seed in them.
What the fuck?
I have no use for them.
Bro.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Are you being such a dipshit?
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Why are you being so stupid? Why are you confessing?
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
So I could go good cop. Technically, he's no.
You have an alibi?
No.
Someone reliable. Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial. The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses.
So be it.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
That's it? Did they ever test the blood? Don't act so angry. You were saying I kill women. Their necks are so fragile. What, like, stupid dumbass?
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
No promotion. No. 16 out of 17 clues found. When did I miss one? 13 out of 16 questions correct. $10 in city damage. I'm shocked that I didn't cause even more damage. Blue room again?
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Well, Cole's finally getting some hobbies. The studio secretariat murder. Another train track, huh? First it was a car, now it's what? Oh, whoa! Lady! This ain't no oh. She's inebriated. Oh.
Of course we will look into it.
Well, damn.
Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. A 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
So, two things. The brooch has come back? And...
another body.
What?
And Deirdre Muller's ring.
Or a ring, yeah.
The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phil? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
You drive.
So let's go to the pawnbroker first.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Rusty! Hurry the hell up, man! Jesus.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Muller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always maintained he was set up.
True. True. And Hugo Muller was the guy from Heroes, right? Huh.
How can I help you boys?
Yo. You're taking
Detectives
murder
Phelps
rings?
and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Oh, wait.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down
Our
on Broadway.
good old friend, huh?
Thanks for the tip.
Hartfield's. What about this one?
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
22 carat.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
That would be me right
Be in
there.
touch, Mr. Bremner.
All right, let's get out of here. So we're going to Poland Street?
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Wait. Why can he not drive this time?
Hits of the week, chart toppers, and variety shows.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Murder scene.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Those are some hell of a coincidences. Same name as the guy who made the poems that was mailed to the police station the other day.
Ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. Just don't like it. Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Okay. Hey, coroner. Holy hot damn.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Swollen eye, broken nose looks like. Damn. That crowbar did some shit. A ring is missing.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Okay. Hold on. Oh boy. Alright. 2122 St. David Street, 11 Bridgefront, Connecticut. Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way than when we last parted. A bitter can't read. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. But I am not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what has become of my little girl and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn. And it is harder for me to watch than you can imagine. But only God Almighty above us has the right to judge, and so I beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with a sanitarium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. You only need to check yourself in. It will not. And the bottom of the letter is ripped.
We can go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Oh. Well, shoot. Another bar.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
And this. Evelyn Summers.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
2 large suitcases, small suitcase, bedroll, pillow, plain bedsheet, 3 photo frames, hairbrush, bowling pin, statuette, makeup, clothes. Okay, what'd you have to say, coroner?
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
After midnight. This guy.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman.
What the shit?
The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your detail?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
What the hell were you doing, man? What were you doing?
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
What the hell?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
What?
Is that
Yes.
against the law?
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Fucking creep. What the hell? What?
Classic Carmine.
Why? But like, why though?
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Fucking creep.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
What the hell is that pose?
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends
What
of mine...
the hell?
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Fucking creep. Nasty. This is a sickness.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help.
Let's get out of here before I catch this guy's creepy ass fucking nature. Jesus.
You can drive.
Mench's
Where
bar.
exactly are we going?
Let's go to Levine's liquor store. No, seriously, that was the nastiest shit I've
Read
ever
that
heard
those
someone
goddamn
say.
Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Bruh.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
True. And it happened. You predicted right, Phelps. Mao Zedong overthrew the government. And the actual Chinese government fled to Taiwan. AKA the bullshit that's going on today.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Damn.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here. But I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
No. That's kind of
We'll
stupid.
take a look around.
But I guess you're just trying to help her. What is this?
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Oh. She wasn't an actual movie star. She just... Okay. Rawlings Bowling.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
No. And there was nothing with this, right? Oh. No.
She wasn't always such a loner.
Her family? Huh, estranged?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Sounds like a mafia thug. Oh. That's it?
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy.
Boy.
She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Oh.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Huh.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him.
Oh.
From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Stand-up guy. Seems like your friendly next-door neighbor.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Mench's bar.
We go now.
Tobacconist.
Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Mr. Book
What's
Guy?
your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Oh.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
This guy is like the attractive looking guy who looks like a serial killer who all the women go after. I swear, he even talks like that.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, then why was she borrowing books from you?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You look down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the...
Then why'd you let her borrow your books, man? You let people you barely know borrow your shit?
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it.
Oh.
As if she could even comprehend.
Why was she at your apartment?
I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night.
Tiernan?
They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Tiernan. Tiernan. Tiernan? Who the hell's Tiernan? And why is this back door openable? Alright, I'm gone. Tiernan.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Alright, Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Where exactly are we going?
We're at 5 for 5 for the questions. I haven't gotten one wrong yet, but let me not jinx it.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in. Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly, return to Central, Code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Guess we're going to Central then. Wait, so where are we going? Downstairs again?
Downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Another letter? Yo, what the hell is even going on anymore?
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
Oh.
What did it say? You sure you want to know, Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
Again?
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you
What?
so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Huh. I mean, it could have been a copy
We
case.
got our orders. Back to the...
Oh, what? God damn it, PS5. What you doing to me? Please tell me it's saved. That hasn't happened in a while. Last time that happened, I was playing Nier Automata like 3 months ago. I tend to notice that this happens mostly with PS4 games. Kind of annoying, but whatever. But yeah, like I was saying, it's possible that it is a copycat. Cause like, why would he do it with a stick instead of carving the message in with the same lipstick like he did the other two? If he has access to the lipstick. Okay, good. Oh,
We got
crashed
our
at just the right
orders. Back to
time.
the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me.
Wait, why? We talked to him at the bar.
That bum took a swipe at
Wait,
me. I put
why?
him down with my sap.
What the hell's going on?
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks for your help.
Why did we need that? What the hell is going on with this game? I'm missing something.
You're behind the wheel.
All right, let's go to
Where are we headed?
Rawlings Police Station, or Rawlings Bowling Alley. Not police station.
Those tender, delicious pancakes.
So we gotta look for this Tiernan guy, who was last seen with Evelyn according to Grosvenor McCaffrey. Nice looking place.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan.
Uh-huh.
He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. Stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Oh, and he's running.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Why? Why?
There.
Oh, hell yeah.
What are you waiting for? Get after him.
Auto
We might go
enthusiast.
faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Whoa, this
Another
car
runner.
sucks.
At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know,
True.
your theories are not airtight by any means. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. He's going through the square. That's the end of that. It's about fucking time.
What if they run because someone's setting them up?
Lapida. Put your hands
Put your
up.
hands where I can see them.
Dumbass. Now you're more suspicious. Well, Rusty,
can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
let's go to McCaffrey's apartment. I'm interested to see why they would have us go to his apartment if we just talk to him. A brown derby. McCaffrey's apartment. Are we just searching his apartment for clues? 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
One through 2, 3 to 4. Second level. 5 and 6. He's not in.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Yeah, we just talked to him at the bar. Oh my god. Why? Why are you so stupid? Why? Why are people so stupid?
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Ooh, alcohol. Let's steal it. The Last Bastion.
I doubt it.
An Anatomy of Power. The bottom half of the letter. It won't take long before you are healed. Anna, you can come home. I have put your things back into your old room with a lock on the door for your privacy, and you can come and go as you please. I will care for you, and you can return to your normal life. I know your address has changed, so I cannot use this letter.
The letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
So I cannot be sure this letter will find you, but I pray that it does and that you consider what I have said. I love you very much, and I pray every night that you are safe and that one day you will knock on my door and the rift between us will be mended. With love and understanding, your mother, Augusta Summers. So you have the bottom of the letter. You absolute dumbass. Up to the chicken coop. Smoking inside the house. Nasty. At least do it by a window, lady.
Seems like a decent guy.
Roof access. Hey, buddy. Remember us?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Why?
Hangover McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
But like, why? We just talked. You seemed like a smartass, and you're running? Okay. Alright. Whatever. Common sense. Or maybe the game glitched on me, I don't know. At this point, it's been doing that a lot.
Runner McCaffrey, stay and fight the good fight.
Come on.
Give it up, LAPD.
Come on. What? I was right there. You got in the way. Now we got you for assault.
Talk about this.
We've got you for assault on an officer, you dumbass. Physics. That looks so bad. All right.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up.
Dumbass.
Unless Tiernan set him up.
Let's interrogate both of them.
You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. It wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
These are nice friends. Honestly, busting each other's balls is fun between friends, you know?
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jeff?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Okay.
Don't fail me, young Phelps.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Wait. Get out of the way, Rusty. Who's in one? This guy.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Don't be fucking stupid. Alright?
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
She was going into your apartment.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this.
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
Is there more? Is there more to that? I don't fucking know. There has to be more to that. Oh, I want to doubt him so bad.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
All right, alibi for James Tiernan.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Out.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
All right.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery.
Oh.
He can be very cruel.
What the shit?
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Okay.
I got the jitters again.
Parker?
What am I doing? Oh, fuck. I'm stupid. Interview room 2.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Stop acting smug, you cock.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're gonna need to do better if you don't want to swing for this.
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the 5th columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Good. It's your funeral.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
So you're telling me you were set up?
That's my conclusion.
Fuck. Phone? Oh. He's a fucking slimy bastard.
Stop him with one round.
What's the phone for?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman.
Oh.
Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Oh.
Thanks.
What would he do to a woman who stole his shit? I wonder.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to
Shut the fuck
You
up.
told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Well, you're fucking lying.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
How about your dishonorable discharge, dipshit?
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Vice boys get any on the side?
Well, I'm gonna charge him, but I want to see if there's anything this guy wants to tell me before.
Don't talk to me about Evelyn anymore.
Nah.
It's too...
Alright. I'm charging this guy. He's the worst.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at the prison graveyard.
Bruh almost murdered someone because she stole his wallet, and now murder someone because she stole his book. What a fucking loser. All right, one more case. Oh, flashback.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead. First platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Nambus?
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes.
I'm in charge here, Sergeant.
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Damn, Cole. Fucked everything up by going for honor, huh? Alright, the Quarter Moon murders. No flashback this time, huh?
Did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Cunt BD, find me where I hid myself.
The killer knew about this message.
suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
To defy power which seems omnipotent, to love and bear, to hope till hope creates. From its own wreck the thing it contemplates, neither to change, nor falter, nor repent. This, like thy glory, Titaness, to be good, great and joyous, beautiful and free. This is alone life, joy, empire, and victory. Looking in wonder up to heaven, while yet the music pealed along, I hid myself within a fountain in the public square, where I lay like the reflects of the moon, seen in a wave under leaves. Looking up in wonder up to heaven, while yet the music pealed along.
If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Terrellson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers would be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it.
While yet
I
the
knew this
music
run was too
pealed
good to be
along,
true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
What? Does he want us to find shit?
I saw his picture in the paper. He worked that case with that lady.
That's stupid.
The bum took a swipe at me.
And smart. This guy's a dickhead.
You got a problem, pal?
You drive.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
The non-existent notes of the case that we are not working.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
But like all those other guys we arrested are kind of fucked up too. They didn't commit the crime, but Jesus Christ, my goodness, good Lord. Pershing Square. What, the fountain? What about the fountain? Oh, wait.
Rather you than me, Phelps.
Oh, what?
You know the local hobos use that as a drink.
Ew.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next?
With leaves and flowers, and paved with veined emerald and fountain leaps in the midst of an awakening sound. From its curved roof the mountain's frozen tears like snow or silver or long diamond spires, hang downwards raining forth undoubtful light. What? Elizabeth Short.
Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black Dahlia. Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out?
Decipher the second. What the hell?
Got a city map. See if you can work out where he's taking us.
The
I don't
poem
like
refers.
this freak leading us around by the nose.
What the shit? Overgrown plants? Hidden vehicle. I don't fucking know. Use the main map to study landmarks. But like you have to... What? You have to discover landmarks to study them, don't you? Like locations. Pershing Square. So map. Pershing Square. Something about plants. Oh. The Great Wall of Babylon set was built for D.W. Griffith's silent epic tolerance. More than 3,000 extras paraded past the altar. Enthroned beneath 8 giant plaster elephants. Old asset has what to do with that? There is a cave all overgrown with trailing odorous plants, which curtains out the day with leaves and flowers and paved with vein emeralds, and a fountain leaped in the midst with awakening sound. From its curved roof, the fountain's frozen tears. Curved roof? Frozen tears? Is that supposed to be an eye on the roof? Maybe it's that? Let's check.
Yeah. Really?
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Although I would hardly call that a curved roof.
It's really him, the fuck who killed the guy. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. You may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Shoots me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. That pencil pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun.
Are you on the sauce
Union at Rockwood Street. Union
Yeah, I'm on the sauce.
Unit to handle code 2.
So... Is this... Can we go inside of landmarks? I haven't tried doing this. Not yet. No. Doesn't look like it. Alright.
This guy must have escaped.
Whoa, what is that? Oh, wait a second, what? Random parkour pipe. On the roof? Did I actually... Am I a fucking genius? Are you serious? Holy shit. I think I'm a genius. What the shit? Oh my god. He T-posed on him before falling to his death. Oh no.
You got a city map?
Why?
We can work out where he's taking us.
Why,
Like this freak
game?
leading us around by the nose.
Why? No. Oh. Why would you do this to me, game?
The enemies of civilization and democracy. And that way, the people of Western Europe can be helped in their fight for decent.
It's really him. The fuck who killed the dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. You may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. Pencil pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
So where was that pipe? That pipe was somewhere. Ah. This is so weird. This is the first time this game's ever done this. And it's also weird because, like, I guess the game's led me around to find the hallmarks or the landmarks that I need to solve this. Otherwise, it would be kind of stupid. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I swear to God, if this turns out to be nothing, and I swear. It's not gonna be nothing, though. They wouldn't dare program a whole ass parkour session into this game for it to be nothing. If they would do that, I would be extremely pissed off. Because it wouldn't make sense. Alright, let's not T-pose on him this time. Wait, I'm going back down? What? What am I doing? Ah. None of these doors open. This doesn't open. This doesn't open. Fuck! I thought this... Oh. That sucks balls. I was kind of hoping this was the place. So you mean to tell me they programmed a whole ass parkour session in this game that doesn't do shit? Bro. I am so disappointed. That's an eye though. Why would you do this to me, game? Fuck. Back to the drawing board, I guess. So then, what the hell am I even supposed to do? Cause, okay, this isn't it. What is this? Intolerance set. This doesn't make sense, I don't think. So I've got Hall of Records. Oh! The distinctive twin Gothic towers of Hall of Records rise above a domed skylight with some 50 feet across. The glasswork depicts a mountainous cave overgrown. Fuck! Shit! I went to the wrong place. I'm so stupid. The thing that says overgrown plants in the fucking description. Alright, that was my fault. They put decoys to get me off the trail. Alright, how do I get off? Am I gonna have to T-pose on him again? Might have to. Where's the pipe to get down? There. Rusty, I think I found our location. You were following me, Rusty? Where the hell were you? You weren't doing shit, bro. Stop pretending you were doing parkour. Alright, you drive.
You can drive.
The cop from the newspapers.
Sup? Bruh. I'm so dumb. Oh, I see a letter on the chandelier thing.
Can I help you, sir?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
What is that? What the shit? Hidden shields? Bro, what? How many collectibles does this game want me to get? Ridiculous. So, maintenance ladder somewhere? Police department records room. Exhibits room. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, this is hell no. What is this?
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Cole.
Better you than me. Be careful. Could be a trap.
The watch?
Deirdre Muller's missing watch.
Okay. Another stanza. From the temple's high of the man's eye and ear.
High of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy.
From the murmurings of the unsealed springs where science bedews his doodle wings. Oh! What?
Jesus Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing.
Wait.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
doing here? Oh, come on.
Bruh.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, okay.
Another Dahlia clue?
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
From older dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Okay. So, I guess the police department's gonna have to pay for that huge ass chandelier, so let's read that again. From the temple's high of man's eye and ear, roofed over sculpture and posy. Temples? There's a temples? Persian Square, L.A Public Library, Intolerance set. The Great Wall of Babylon set was built for D.W. Griffith's silent epic Intolerance. More than 3,000 extras paraded past. The most expensive ever produced at the time flopped at the box office. Well, looks like a temple, right? I guess. Doesn't say anything about a temple. But I mean, that's like roofed over sculpture and posy, from the murmurings of the unsealed springs where science produces. I'm not so sure about this one, but I mean, maybe. That's the only thing I could see as being a temple. It's like set in an older place, in an old ass set. So
He keeps mementos from all his victims.
I don't know.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. Got you now, genius. Coming for you.
Seems like
Oh. Well, shoot. I guess this isn't it. Wait, are we sure this isn't it?
Just go easy, Phelps.
This isn't it? This is a temple. Fuck. So then, what the hell am I? From the temple's high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculpture and posy, until springs where science produces ditto wings. Ear and eye? Is this the library? Because of like the library has a eye on the roof. I swear to God, game, if you make me scale that goddamn building again and it's just another thing, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Can you drive to this one?
It did the thing! It did the thing! Fuck! I wasted so much time. God damn it.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. You Tiger.
You'd slow me down anyway, old timer.
Okay, let's get up there. And I know the way, since I've done it like literally 10 minutes ago. Thinking that this was supposed to be the tears, whatever, of the first stanza. Because it has an eye on the roof. here. Up these stairs. Over here. Across here. Up the stairs again. And balance carefully.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
This. Up here. Leg day. God damn. Now can we go in here? No. Oh. This is that lady's from the box.
Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Antonia.
Ripped from Antonia's necklace. Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin.
The wrecks besides of many a city vast, whose population which the earth grew over was mortal, but not human. See they lie, their monstrous works and uncouth skeletons, their statues, homes, and fanes, prodigious shapes huddled in a grey annihilation, split, jammed in the hard black deep. Is this? So ruin within ruin, is this supposed to be the intolerance set? Because that's a ruin? Kind of?
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. And this gets out?
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. You must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
This one. Okay. Ruin within ruin. Intolerance set is ruin. Let's go to the intolerance set. If the game's going for like similar places in the same area that are landmarks and are near each other, then that's our likely candidate, since that is technically a ruin. The Great Wall of Babylon, built for D.W. Griffin's silent epic Intolerance. Didn't that stanza also say something about silence as well? So that's another thing towards it. Never mind. I mean, we're gonna go there anyways, just in case, because I gotta check every single one anyways.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
We're gonna catch hell for this. Banging up innocent men.
The newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty, as long as we catch the guy.
I hope you're right, Cole. Be famous to make this case.
No? Shit! Well, damn, and we're sure this is all it?
Jesus, Phelps!
Ruin within ruin?
Lioness, the citizen reports a 211 in progress at 9th and Grand. Unit to handle code 3 and...
So... No. Hall of Records, we were just there. There's no other thing. I don't have any other landmark. Literally. Wilshire Police Division. I have no other landmark. So, like, I'm kind of screwed here. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look it up, because I don't have any other any other landmarks. They made it so that if you found the landmarks, you can solve this case, but if you don't find it, then you're kind of screwed. Yo, this is kind of stupid. The Quarter Moon Murder, L.A Noire. Westlake Tar Pits? What the shit is that? Where is that? Westlake Tar Pits? So then, where is Westlake Tar Pits? Cause like, I don't have the landmark on my map. Down there. Oh. The question marks are also... The question marks are also... Oh. I didn't know that. I thought these were just hidden vehicles. Well, shit. Okay. You drive.
You're behind the wheel.
Well, that makes this easier. I'll use the question marks for my next stanza then. This looks dangerous. Tar? Why would you make the bridge under the tar and not over? Why would you do that?
These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
Very funny.
Wait, so... Oh.
Whoa! Move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
They sink? This is dangerous as fuck. Who designed this? This is so dumb.
Steady.
How you doing out there?
Is this supposed to be an
I'd be doing
attraction?
better if you were the one trying to get across this thing.
Who in the hell would design this attraction where people can die? Is this an actual real thing?
Whoa!
This is horrific. This is nightmare fuel for me. It's not like it's difficult or anything, though.
You don't want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
Oh.
Whoa!
First try. Heck yeah. The slipper from... Ooh.
One of
VBN.
Teresa Terrelson's shoes.
Just the last case.
A sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
And from the other opening in the wood rushes with loud and whirling harmony, a sphere which is as many thousand spheres solid as a crystal, yet through all its mass flow as through empty space, music, and light. A sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Cole read that for some reason. Sphere? Sphere what?
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe and another stanza from the poem.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence for us, Stephen.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run around all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
Spheres within spheres? A sphere's 1,000 spheres something. So... something with a sphere. Hidden vehicles. Hidden vehicles. Hidden vehicles. Nothing there. Hidden vehicles. Hidden vehicles. L.A. Country Art Museum. Sphere! So, this site hosted racing and gambling until 1909, when concerned citizens had it recreated as a cultural center. The museum kept its fine art, while the Rhodes Garden hid wonders such as a sphere within a sphere. Oh, you don't say. That's so on the nose. And it's just across the street. Alright, let's go. Beep, beep.
This guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in a bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
True. Got it. Awesome. It's on the sphere. Through the maze?
On it goes. What do you think will reach the end of this thing?
This way to the maze.
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky. I want to wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meanings.
Bro, you're not doing shit. Alright. Left. Up. Right. Right. Left. Left. Right. Right. I think this is the center, isn't it? It's shaped like it. Wow, that's it? That was easy as fuck, game. People call this hard? Bruh.
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry.
Henry.
Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons.
Wherein,
No, it couldn't be.
and besides which by wretched man were born scepters, tiaras, swords, and chains and tomes of reasoned wrong. Glozed on by ignorance, where like those monstrous and barbaric shapes, the ghost of no more remembered fame, which from their unworn obelisk look forth. This is the intolerance thing, I think. Glozed on by ignorance, intolerance, where like those monstrous and barbaric shapes, the ghost of no more remembered fame. And I guess, like, from what I remember, the debut flopped or something. I think I might be reaching a bit. I don't know. And he said no, it couldn't be, so it's probably a place we've been to before, which makes it more likely that it's the Intolerance set. I think. Or maybe it's another thing I haven't encountered yet.
That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
So, let me just make sure. So, question mark. Hidden vehicle. Hidden vehicle. Crown of Thorns. Built in 1858, Christ Crown of Thorns was a Gothic revival masterpiece, but fell into disrepair after a tree collapsed the roof in the storm of 1939. A work of leadlight rises above the abandoned altar. Oh, wait. Abandoned or... Wait, did it say anything about abandoned? Did it say anything about abandoned? Where tiara swords, a reasoned wrong glozed by ignorance, were those monstrous and barbaric shapes, the ghost of no more remembered fame. No, not abandoned specifically. Forgotten fame. So that's not it. That's not it. Let me just make sure we've got nothing else. Hidden vehicle. It's... I think it's gotta be. There's no other landmarks, so it's the Intolerance set. Alright. It would make sense. Forgotten fame. Movie flopped.
That's the latest thing.
Not to mention the case where that douchebag was drugging women, the movie producer, took place there, and the only reason Cole would have said it couldn't be,
you can drive,
is because he's been there before. I think. Don't quote me on that yet.
He's leading us this trail of evidence. Why?
Because he's a cocky bastard.
He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy, who have the stouts with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff? I'm sticking to the funny papers and the form guy. You sleep better at night.
Huh. Yes. Cool.
There's a throne up there. Now it's just a matter of getting to it.
To the throne. Up the stairs. Where were the stairs? There. What the hell was that? Creepy as hell. Oh,
Jesus,
what?
now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. I'll get you off of this.
What is this? What in the shit? Bro.
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can, then jump.
Bro. These guys really risking their lives for this. Where's the throne? Where? Down there. There's a ladder somewhere? There. The ring, typewriter ring.
Typewriter ring. Evelyn Summers. Place he calls home. End of the line.
Remit the anguish of that lightened stare. Close those wan lips. Let the thorn-wounded brow stream, not with blood. It mingles with thy tears. Fix those tortured orbs in peace and death. So thy sick throes shake not that crucifix. So those pale fingers play not with thy gore, O horrible. Thy name I will not speak. It hath become a curse, I see. The wise, the mild, the lofty, and the just, whom thy slaves hate for being like to thee. Some hunted by foul lies from their heart's home, an early chosen, late lamented home. So, crucifix? And thorn wounded. So, isn't that the church? Something about thorns and crucifixes? What the shit? Bro. Bro.
No. Come on. Ah, no. I thought the whole thing was going to come crashing down on me.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
You find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
So, thorns and crucifixes. Literally what I just read, I think. Christ's crown of thorns. Yup. Yup. Crucifixion. Yup. No doubt about it. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll drive this time.
Might see this as a cry for help.
God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully slaughtering women in us now for half a year, maybe longer. He researches who he kills, and then plants evidence so that we always have someone to go after. If he hadn't sent the letters in the poem, he could have gone on forever. We would have been none the wiser. We would have 4 executed men on our conscience and have been happy about it. Why else is he doing this?
There's a new face of the department, Phelps. A modern cop tries to understand why the perp does what he does. Me? I just drop the hammer. Crunch a roach under your heel. You don't worry about what it's feeling. You just grind it into the shape.
True. Unique ways of doing things, I guess.
KGPL to all units.
Yes.
Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Watch this be a trap too. It's gonna be like, psych, here's another poem. Psych. Okay. creepy.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen.
What the shit?
Keep your hands where I can see them, or I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? Do you remember me, detective?
The temp bartender.
What?
Yes, you found me.
What the shit?
You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs, dressed for the
The
slaughter.
bartender?
We'll see about that.
Bro. That's some bullshit. Oh.
Where did he go?
Down the thingy.
Down the tunnel?
You can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The temp bartender.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
Yo. Was that the guy from like the first murder, like run over case or whatever? Like, what's his name? The guy at like Ray's bar?
LAPD, give yourself up.
Whoa. What the shit? Disgusting.
You realize this must have been the place, Rusty.
So nobody's coming into the church to look at this shit? To like, ew. No maintenance.
Going down there.
Kill Garrett Mason.
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out.
This is
Don't let me down, Rusty.
You're an interesting man, detective. Why the police force? You're obviously awful.
Ceasefire immediately.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
Heard him crawl away.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Run away.
Are you comfortable out of the light, officer? Are you comfortable?
You're on the right.
Surrender now or I will use deadly force.
No, you're on the left. Yo. Yo, this is creepy as fuck. Where'd he go? Fuck, where'd he go?
This thing has come to an end. You know that.
Fuck.
You're exactly what I expected. We were looking for a low achiever.
Dick? This ain't no fucking horror game. Jesus.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
Are you finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in
Bro.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both. But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing...
What about the dudes in jail?
The suspects in the case,
yeah.
Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we got to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boards of that Vice, but my hands are tied. Go home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
That is bittersweet. What about Rusty? What about Rusty? Why is Phelps the only one getting promoted? Like, I get that he's done all the work, but like, they don't know that. So like, what the shit, game? Promoted to the Vice desk. What does the Vice desk do? No idea. But isn't that dickhead with the suit that was at the movie studio from Vice? We'll have to see next stream, because right now, it's 1:41 a.m. and I'm tired. I've done 3 cases. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, surprisingly enough. So, that's another stream for another time. If you're watching, thank you for watching. If you're watching later on, thank you for watching still. Next stream is probably gonna be either Hatsune Miku or God of War. I have no idea which. Maybe I'll do more God of War. And then next weekend, I'll do some Hatsune Miku because I haven't done that in a while. Anyways, peace. I'm out. I'm gonna go take a Waz and then I'm gonna go to sleep.